This is One on One. We're talking to Mary, who is the team captain of a team called Cindy's Amazing Grace. Tell us about this.
So my mom, Cindy Von Schmidt, passed away in 2016 from a brain aneurysm. And we named our team after her, obviously. Her favorite song was Amazing Grace. But we thought it really tied into the 5K Celebration of Life to name our team Grace, but Race. So
Yeah, look at the logo, folks. Let me get this right. It's
Cindy's Amazing Grace. And then we just kind of did a play on words with race.
your mom. She was only 55, if I'm not mistaken. A brain aneurysm. Had she talked about giving the gift of life?
So we actually were not really familiar with organ donation prior. She was signed up with the national registration. However, it was nothing that we really discussed. She was 55, young, healthy, fit. We never discussed what are we going to do if you pass of a brain death. So when the opportunity arose in the hospital, I personally, I won't lie, I was a little nervous. I was not very excited thinking about what are they going to do to her? I was nervous. Of course, my dad and my brother said yes, absolutely, immediately. I had a lot of questions and concerns, and they were put to bed almost immediately with the bedside manner of the New Jersey Sharing Network. Explained everything.
You didn't even know who they were before.
I had no idea. And now I sit on a council for the network, and I do what I can to raise awareness and spread the word because it's an absolutely amazing thing, and people need to know about it.
You know, I'm curious about this. Your smile, your enthusiasm, your passion. There are some folks who might say, listen, if that were to happen to me or a loved one, I couldn't think about anyone else. I would only think about my own terrible situation. You say? Yeah,
I can see that a little bit. But honestly, this is the best thing that could have happened to a horrible scenario. I mean, the death of my mom was horrific. It was nothing I had ever expected. She passed on Valentine's Day. I was at work and I expected to come home and have a family dinner, and I didn't. I got a phone call in the middle of the day, and my dad said, my father's blind, and he said, I think Mommy might have had a seizure. She's in the ambulance. It's going to be okay. Come meet us. And I said, okay. My day stopped. I rushed out to the hospital. I met them. They said, you know, actually it wasn't a seizure. We believe that she had a brain aneurysm. And we were like, well, now what? And that's when the Sharing Network came in and introduced themselves. And like I said before, at first I was nervous, but now I couldn't be more grateful. To me, you could be sad or you could she gave the ultimate gift, and now it's my turn to make sure that people know about it. Not just her, but the network in general and the amazing work that they do. They save lives.
And she saved lives. Talk about that.
My mom donated her lungs, her liver, her kidneys. She's helped multiple women with breast cancer reconstruction surgery through tissue donation. One thing that I find really amazing is, I said my dad's blind. She helped a child see again by donating a cornea. So she was my father's eyes for over 20 years after he lost his vision. They were married for 35. So after that happened, she was his eyes. And in death, she was someone else's eyes now, which I get goosebumps thinking about it and talking about it. But how amazing is that?
Absolutely amazing. Mm-hmm. One more quick thing before we bring the team in. On the sleeve, can we get a shot of this? On the sleeve, that is a gingerbread. It's not a man, it's a woman, yeah.
A gingerbread woman.
What is the significance of that? Because I know your mom, as I read about her, loved to bake.
Mm-hmm. So my mom was passionate about a few things. She was passionate about baking, number one, though. She had a full-time job that she did, but she also loved to bake. From October to after Christmas, she was in the kitchen and we were baking together. We baked over 30 different kinds of cookies, candies.
I'm sorry, you're talking about your mom, but I see your team coming in. She baked. Go ahead.
And then we sent those cookies all over the country and actually all over the world. My big brother's a Marine. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here today. He's on duty. But
thank you for his service.
Thank you. And so we have friends all over the world in different bases. And so
this is the team.
Yeah, and this is my dad right here.
I'm
Hi.
Steve.
Good to meet you.
I'm sure you're proud of your daughter.
Very.
And So we send cookies all over the world to different bases: Belgium, Germany, Afghanistan, Iraq. Our cookies have been there. Her cookies have been there, and so it's a big deal for us. We all miss the cookies. We miss her, but we miss her cookies too.
I can't, on behalf of everyone in the public television family, and we just want to say thank you for everything you're doing and the gift that your mom gave to so many others, and to all of you for participating in this great race. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and we thank the New Jersey Sharing Network for being here, because if it weren't for them, we wouldn't be here.
And everybody else can make a difference, can't they?
Absolutely, sign up.
Everybody.
Go ahead, one more thing. Go ahead.
Everybody should sign up.
No excuse, right?
No excuse.
Thank
You can't be too old, you can't be too young. Sign up.
Thank you.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. Funding for this edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been provided by NJIT, New Jersey Sharing Network, RWJ Barnabas Health, the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, the New Jersey Education Association, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey, and by MD Advantage Insurance Company of New Jersey. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.